You got your burger in front of you. The steak's on the way.
You have burger with steak?
Who doesn't have burger with steak?
I'm definitely prioritizing my steak over my burger.
And who has burgers and steaks together?
It's called Meat Monday, and you start with a burger.
Okay.
Yeah. It's cholesterol season, and I'm bulking.
How is Taylor, have you gained weight during the quarantine?
See, I'll say I haven't gained weight during the quarantine, but that's terrible because my goal has been to lose a bunch of weight. And so just by exercising 6 days a week really intensely and eating like an animal, I've totally negated any sort of progress. Like I guess I'm gaining some muscle, but I'm also gaining. Well, no, I guess I'm not gaining muscle or fat. Maybe I'm turning some fat into muscle.
Weight?
I don't know.
Exercise?
No, I do. I have a squat rack, like bench, barbell, plates, Midwest perks, man.
I'm so jealous.
Set up?
Like a race.
Do you have like a room of your house that's like a gym?
Yeah.
It's in my basement. Like so in the unfinished section of my basement, I've got the squat rack, the bar, plates, a bunch of my farmer's carry handles, and so I do that often.
Is it tall enough? Can you do a barbell up in the air?
See, that part sucks. Like I have to do seated overhead rows or overhead presses. So, but I mean, as long as you're like keeping your core and your trunk straight and using that and not using one of those benches that you lean back on, you're still getting mostly what you need.
Yeah.
What's the most dangerous thing that you do down there? Because my first thought process was like, you're all alone. Best case scenario, your girlfriend's there. Are you ever doing a lift or something where you're like, let's not fuck this up?
So there's like, you know how those safety rails go into the sides of there? So like if you accidentally drop the bar, it'll catch. So I'm in a bit of a conundrum because if I go to number 7, I can't get down to my chest to hit for the rep. If I go to number 6, which is what I use, if I drop that thing, I'm pinned. Like I'm going to be in some trouble. And
you have
so
locks on the plates?
Yeah, I do.
Oh shit.
I always do.
That,
so,
Taylor.
and there's definitely been times where I'm doing like the last bench rep when I'm trying a heavier weight for the first time, and I'm like, "You got no choice, bitch. You gotta do it." And that's strangely motivating, knowing like if your girlfriend comes down here, there's no way she can help you lift this weight off. She'll have to call a neighbor. And now with the quarantine, they're gonna be like, "No, that he can fend for himself."
I was benching. The family was going. They were visiting probably other family or something, and I got pinned under the bar. But it turns out that like while I can touch my chest with it, if you just bring it to your neck, everything's fine. And I turned my head out and sort of slide my ear under it and did that little move to escape.
And that would have been the first thing for me to try and solve that issue. It's just like, well, if I just move it closer to my vital
right
area.
I've done it with
Really,
the squat too, where I fell forward and it was gonna like pin my face into the ground and who knows, snap my neck. But the bars, squat bar.
When I've failed squats, it's because like it's usually not the first rep or even the first set. It's like I get overconfident in myself and I'm like, yeah, let's see how low this ass can go. And I get down past that fulcrum point and I'm like, oh, not this low, not this low. And then so like what you have to do is just kind of just roll it off your back and hear the giant clang off of the safeties. But yeah, and that's embarrassing.
I would never put locks.
I
would never put locks on doing bench press because I wanted the ability to spill the plates off either side.
I've thought about that too, and it's just force of habit. I always put the snaps on
because I feel like the locks are for people who are like, I don't know, they got like 4 fucking plates on there or something like that, and they're really
certainly not
going
doing
to town.
4. I'm not doing
of course not.
405 or something.
I've never thought that. I always thought locks were for beginners who maybe don't keep the bar perfectly level.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. And I use the locks because maybe sometimes I don't. I've had it where at the end, like one side spaced a little, and it's like, keep the locks on.
I was taught to when I was taught to weightlift, they're like, always use these. Yeah. And I think that was because it was like public, like school gyms where it's like, you can't be failing a rep. And if somebody's doing their farmer's walks or tricep push down, just go, and dump it.
I've lost 2 pounds during quarantine, which was like, I thought I had gained. I know that I haven't been perfect on my diet. That we told the story where my wife is like, damn, this whole box only had 2 bowls of cereal. What a ripoff. Yeah, baby, that's it. It's totally not me having to, a 5 a.m. breakfast followed by a 9 a.m. with you.
We should call Raisin Bran.
But my girlfriend literally brought up to me recently. She's like, Taylor, I know it's diet, but I wish you wouldn't drink so many cream sodas. It's worrying to me. She made cookies last night, and you keep doing that thing where you like walk by and you break off half a cookie while it's still there, and you're like, don't mind if I do. And then you walk back the other way, grab the other half and another, and it's like, before you know it, it's like, man, I'm 8 cookies deep and I feel just so guilty.
My wife had a tip for you, Taylor. I was talking about Cheez-Its. And
Eat less, fat fuck.
we all have our weak spots, and Cheez-Its are maybe yours. And she's like, does he buy the little school lunch packets? And I'm like, that's a good idea. Like, if you bought the individually wrapped ones that you throw in your kid's lunch, then there'd be a real defined stopping point on the Cheez-Its. You'd have whatever 8 or 10 of them.
It's the willpower I lack. You know, I'll go and I'll crack up another one of those. There have been times where I go through so much string cheese that, like, I came into here, I was watching Townsend and Sons the other night. I may have been even after PKN. And like, I just kept like popping up, and I'm watching him make hardtack or fucking beef stew or portable stew. And before I know it, it's just a graveyard of string cheeses and wheat thins. And what else did I eat? I mean, I don't remember. That was a late night eating is my big problem. Like, I love snacking at night. It's just so satisfying.
The serving sizes are a thing we do. Like, we have paper bowls next to all the snacks in our house in the pantry. So you don't take a bag of Tostitos out of the pantry. They never leave the pantry. No, you put some reasonable amount in the paper bowl, and then you leave with that. And then you have to make sort of a conscious decision to reload.
And now there's the added problem of it'll be like a Tuesday, Wednesday night, sitting there watching Netflix, and because I'm quarantined, it's like, I'm working from home tomorrow. I don't have to do anything until whenever my first call is. I'm gonna have a few beers, and it's
every night's a weekend.
That's just
every
drinking,
goddamn night.
Yeah, it's just drinking sandwiches worth of calories, and it's like it's with no nutritional benefit. So, yeah, that's the overeating and just empty calories has been tough for this. But workout on point, very easy to work out every single day. Blame Truth.
Yeah, we should probably
something I know you're really into right now, and you've been into for a while since last time you're on, is getting fit as fuck, getting sexy. And I noticed you post some thirst trap photos on your Twitter of you coyly looking over a river, that nice jaw jutted out, arms looking good, looking fit. How's that still going for you?
That's hot. Is this him with the bikini, the bra?
He would look splendid in it if it was.
I will be the judge of what is hot.
Yeah. So are you, like, with this quarantine and everything, are you hitting the gym? Like a fellow member of the Home Gym Master Race.
Home Gym Master Race.
Are you hitting it hard? Like sticking with it?
The main thing I'm doing, because there's just nothing fucking else to do, is I'll just go on like a 5-mile walk. Like, that's a big thing. I'm trying to get my body fat down while preserving muscle. So
are you in the you're in, not in the boonies, but you're not in like
no, I'm in the booties. I'm in the booties. I just happen to have like fiber internet here. I don't know fucking why, but yeah.
Baltimore, North Carolina.
Yeah, I don't have fiber internet.
Yeah, I don't know why they brought it here, but I'm not complaining. But yeah, there's nothing else to do, so I just walk. I'm down to about 14% body fat roughly, and around 12 I should get some ab definition. Well, should, but yeah, just eating clean, not getting blackout drunk. No offense to Blade.
Don't attack
So, I mean, you guys can. It's totally up to you, but you know.
Oh, photo. There's like 9. There's like 9 heroin needles and like a sparkling ice fucking water. Hold on, what is this?
So these thirst traps.
I don't eat an entire packages of goldfish at midnight on Tuesday. Wow. Oh, aren't we special?
This is the photo that he tagged alongside Pokemon Rejuvenation 4-hour challenge.
Look, man, I just that was on. Okay,
what is
real talk? 2 years ago, that's not mine. That's not mine. That's not mine. 2 years ago, I had a really fucking dirty room. I was just like depressed as shit. That's one of the reasons why I decided to get in shape, because it helps with mental health.
Keep it up.
For sure.
Yeah. And,
wait, you did link it. Do you mind if I link?
No, go ahead.
Why I'm
go
asking.
Ahead. But yeah, my room, my actual bedroom was like not that bad as the picture, but it was pretty
awful.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. And
this is making me.
There you go. There you go. You can see the comparison there.
Dude, you fucking love Arizona tea.
I used to. I don't anymore.
now,
I think
now you
Is
you
that when
can't-
you were in a phase where you're like doing what I used to do, where I'm like, it's tea.
It's
It's good for me. It's not just as much sugar as Coke, you know?
I would drunkenly stumble over that fucking tray. It was kind of fun trying to hop over that shit drunk, you know?
Is that
into
a
the bed?
tray or a weight scale?
That's a scale, I think. Yeah.
I like how you positioned it perfectly in between all of your like diabetic supplements. You're
Yeah,
just
that was back when I was like, I wasn't weighing to see how much I'd lost. I was weighing to see if I got like super fat or something. So I was just like, I'd go to bed drunk and hop over that shit and like chug a gallon of tea.
But look
What
at
is
this
diet?
room.
A gallon of tea before
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah,
But the new
And then you
room, we
wake
got
up just feeling awful, probably.
We got a
Yeah,
humidifier. We got Edgar Allan Poe. We got Stephen King in here now.
A couple of uplifting authors.
So
Yeah.
you,
Right?
so you cleaned
You know
up
what, I
your
like- you
diet. You
talked-
started working out. You cleaned your room, Jordan
I
Peterson.
cleaned my room. Yeah.
You
I-
are
Clean your
the
room, man.
Has it stretched
You're
into
the-
other stuff? Like it is as you. I don't know if you're streaming more reliably. You just disciplined everywhere.
I redid my entire wardrobe because I lost fucking like 50 pounds. So
Oof.
I really started paying attention to like style and shit as well. So you'll probably notice if you go to my Instagram or whatever or Twitter.
yeah,
if I
you're
post
way
pictures on
hotter
there.
now.
Yeah, thank you. But
Good.
clothes
But for
clothes
this
help.
show, you decided to do Tucker cosplay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you look. You look
Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, you have the V. I've got the anime.
I'm just making jokes.
I'm still working. I'm like 3 months behind whatever like move you're on currently. I'll get there.
Hey
Yeah.
man, take your time. Take your time.
And you're
This is
about
like-
2 years behind my weight. Yeah.
Built like a fucking brick house. Just
I mean, built like a brick shithouse body style. Not appealing. Not appealing. Just
some people
enormous
like
torso.
stability.
That's true. I'm very stable. I'm like Mac, and It's Always Sunny. Try and move me. Try and move me.
Yeah,
So I'm
that's
healthy,
good.
other than the diabetes. Yeah, well, that's awesome for you, man. Like I like seeing
Yeah,
people
you're crushing
get
it.
really into weightlifting, and it's also really fun to watch people get into it and surpass where you go very quickly. It's like, God damn it! If I could just stop eating. I could just stop eating like an
It's just like I
absolute
really don't
lunatic.
need to order this Postmates, but they got 2-for-1 hot chicken sando
Oh.
combos.
Well, I'm
You
the
see-
fucking retard that like I don't even. A lot of the time I will give in and eat a bunch of. I got Cheez-Its recently. I did eat a lot of them.
Dude,
last night.
Cheez-Its, I
How
still
many-
fucking eat Cheez-Its. I
I
gotta
love
have.
Cheez-Its. I love
You
goldfish.
hear this,
I love
Taylor? You
crackers,
can
I
still
love
eat
snacks.
Cheez-Its and lose weight. Confirmed.
Yeah, you just gotta. I count each individual Cheez-It, but yes, I eat Cheez-Its.
Oh,
Yeah.
You don't
I
eat-
count
wait. So
handfuls.
would you agree that a good idea would be to have him buy the snack size Cheez-Its and then only limit himself to one package?
No, because you save money buying in bulk. Just count out your Cheez-Its.
See,
Count out
I'm
your
not
Cheez-
going to do that.
But he
and
does.
I'm
I love
not
how you don't
it's
even
the same. Yeah.
you don't even like humor the idea. You're just like, I'm not gonna do that. First of all, second of all, I won't buy the snack packs either.
Well, and I do the stupid thing also where like even when I pack my house with like semi-healthy foods, it'll get to be like 11 at night and I'm bored and it'll like I boredom eat a lot. And
That's
it'll
a
just
big
be
one,
like,
yeah.
you know what I need right now is 7 string cheeses. I need 7 string cheeses that I'm going to eat. And then I went through a phase with that a couple weeks ago where I was eating so much string cheese at night. My shits were just they were just grueling.
You were doing peel offs on your
Yeah.
own shit.
I was having to take a fucking carrot peeler behind me and slim it down for it to fully come out.
you look in the toilet bowl. I didn't even unwrap that one. God.
I shit up the plastic. Oh, I got overeager last night, I suppose. Yeah, and
Well,
so
it's
like
still good. I mean,
Yeah.
those are the easiest snacks to trick yourself into. Is just being like, no, it's
String
fine.
cheese.
I can eat this and watch 18th century cooking and be.
String
Taylor.
cheese?
Taylor,
What's up?
biggest fucking tip I can give you: if you don't buy it at all, then you can't eat it.
I know,
Holy
and I
shit.
tell my girlfriend does all the grocery shopping,
Oh,
and I
that's
tell
fine.
her stop getting snacks for me because I don't have the self control to not eat a bunch of snacks if they're in there. Because my thought is like I'll go in there if there's goldfish, and I'll put a handful in my hand, and I'll walk back as if in my head, I'm telling myself, this is the amount I'm going to eat tonight. And then I finish that in about 4 seconds. And then I tell myself, like, all right, I can get one more handful. And then go do that like 2 or 3 more times until eventually I go, now I'm just wasting time. I'll bring the whole bag over there, but only take them out one at a time. And I'll do that thing where you place the goldfish on your tongue, you lick all the salt off, and then you twist it, split it in 2 on your teeth, and then eat that slowly.
That is not how I eat.
That's how I eat them, very slowly.
At first.
Before the end, if I'm halfway through the bag, my rationale is if I eat all of them now, I can't eat any tomorrow.
What if there was a way to make
Genius.
What if
You're an alcoholic for cheese?
what if there was a way to make getting to them exercise? Like what if you had to lift something? Lift something really heavy.
No lifting, Kyle.
to
we're
get the
gear system, right, on a treadmill.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
You can set up multiple gears.
Yeah, but then you just turn the treadmill on and walk away.
I just have a
Alright,
Rube
yeah,
Goldberg
shit, never
machine to deliver.
Drops them one by one.
Yeah, one by one.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it comes down to self-control, and I gotta, like, the quarantine has made eating
It's
healthy
awful.
so much harder for me.